South Hill Park Arts Centre will disappear without your support. Help us raise £500,000 and save Bracknell's much-loved arts centre. Please, donate today. southhillpark.org.uk/donate.
Hello there, Alan Charlotte here, reporting from lockdown. I am drummer and founding member of the Hoosiers, Bracknell based. South Hill Park was part of my heritage. So just saying to all of you at South Hill Park, keep music alive. It's just so important that we do that, and it's difficult. It's not the best time for anyone trying to do anything creative at the minute, but South Hill Park are doing their best to keep music alive, which we need. Well, we just want to see gigs, don't we? I do. Take care of yourselves. Speak soon. Bye.
Good evening, my name's Mike Tuffery, and I shall be singing a song for you called The Westward Winds, one of my own. Westward winds are with me now. Sun is up, the sky is blue. The sails are full, oh we're speeding now, bringing me back and home to you. At night the stars all show the way. Great North Star, a guiding light. When we dock, I'll look for you. Westward winds are with me now. This is the last time I'll leave you now. Days of wandering are through. The lure of the sea is over now. It's time to spend my life with you. Night the stars all show the way. Great North Star, a guiding light. When we dock, I'll look for you. The westward winds are with me now. Before the mast life can be through, but thrilling. At times our hopes are dashed and alone. But through it all we hope the fates are willing to guide us safely back to home. The holes below are brimming now. Life will start anew. Our future times are changing now. I'm just days away from you. Night the stars all show the way. Great North Star, a guiding light. When we dock, I'll look for you. Westward winds are with me now. Westward winds are with me now. Westward winds are with me now. Thank you very much for watching. When the need for something lifting lets me down, and I face the world around me with a frown, There's always someone ready, strong and sure, who lifts my sunken spirits with your cure. It's in your laugh, it's in your laugh. When you need a cheerful sound, it's in your laugh. And as I drive along life's path, the fuel that keeps me going's in your laugh. There are times events conspire to make me blue. That's when I will turn my thoughts to think of you. And everything that hurts me goes away. There's something in that sound that makes my day. It's in your laugh, it's in your laugh. When I need a cheerful sound, it's in your laugh. And when I drive along life's path, the fuel that keeps me going's in your laugh. All I need is your laugh. All I need is your laugh. All I need to make me smile is to listen to you for a while. You never fail to raise me up and lift me out of my rut. It's in your laugh, it's in your laugh. When I need a cheerful sound, it's in your laugh. And as I drive along life's path, the fuel that keeps me going's in your laugh. It's in your laugh, it's in your laugh. When I need a cheerful sound, it's in your laugh. And as I drive along life's path, the fuel that keeps me going's in your laugh. The fuel that keeps me going's in your laugh. The fuel that keeps me going's in your laugh. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Hello, Mike. Thanks so much for joining us on Southfield Park Sounds. Do you want to start just by telling us a little bit about yourself and your music?
Okay, been interested in music since 1964. That's when I got my first guitar, and I was on my first record, which was "I Want to Hold Your Hand" by the Beatles. That was given to me as a Christmas present. Struggled with the guitar over the years, on and off. Probably only got around to playing it properly about 10 years ago. After sort of joining the ambulance service and becoming a paramedic for 36 years, sometimes during the downtime I was able to sort of practice my guitar and learn it a bit more. Eventually got meeting people who introduced me to the open mic circuits, and from that never looked back. Joined bands, play with other musicians, and that's how it's progressed from there. Yeah, it's sort of, I was just bowling along.
That's fantastic. So, who's been an influence for you in terms of your music?
It's been quite a wide range of influences, depending on what I'm playing. Obviously, I play an acoustic guitar when I do solo spots, so all acoustic music and musicians influence me. James Taylor, Mark Knopfler, anything like that, and anything with a good tune, and I can adapt it to play on the guitar.
And so, when you're writing your own music, where does the idea come from, and how does it develop? How do you turn an idea into a song?
The originally, because I go to folk clubs, specifically like Bracknell Folk Club and also Ready Folk up in Reading. And Reading Folk Club used to have, or still has, the occasional theme night. And I'd find some music to go with the theme, practice it all week, get there, somebody does it before you. And I thought the only way around that is to write my own. So I started writing music to themes for the folk club. And that's how it went on from there. I found that once I had a theme in my head and I find a tune that went with it, then it came out.
And I think that whole process is amazing, starting with nothing and creating a song from an idea. I mean, it's just quite something. And so when we are able to go back and enjoy your original music again, where will we find you performing locally?
I've been doing a lot with Graham Steele. I do his acoustic cafes. He's been doing those at South Hill Park and also the Rose and Crown in Crowthorne. There's quite a few other local open mics. Folk clubs as well. And sometimes I go further afield. I've got some friends down in the West Country in Devon. Go down and play in their pub. I always call myself a musical tart because I go anywhere, anytime I'm playing.
You said that with such a straight face, musical tart. I love that. So, when you're out and you're being a musical tart, what other artists are performing alongside you that perhaps we don't know about but should be aware of?
Oh, there's quite a lot. You've probably seen Matthew Quilliam, Abby Powell. There was Tim and Kim, which was Toxic Sofa, but they've just moved up to Yorkshire.
That's fantastic, and I think I recognise many of those names actually from your background, which I think is last year's Food and Music Festival at South Hill Park Arts Centre. So our last question that we have together is, why do you think it's important for us to have access, especially locally, to live music venues and live music?
I think from an audience point of view, I don't think it's all about going to the big concerts. I mean, the prices they charge nowadays. So to go and see local musicians, I think it gives them see where people start from. Because for musicians, this is where we start: local events, and that's where they build up their trade, as it were. And you can see some fantastic musicians locally, but sometimes just going in and buying a pint. And to me, that's far better than queuing up, spending £200 on a ticket and seeing somebody from the back of a stadium about a mile away.
That's very true. I think you're exactly right. I couldn't agree with you more. That local venues are all about supporting and nurturing new talent and giving people the platform and opportunity not only to hone their craft, but for them to practice and to test out new material in a space that's safe and supportive. I think you're exactly right there. Listen, Mike, thank you so much for joining us this week, and thank you for your tracks that we played at the start, and we hope to see you back at South Hill Park really, really soon. Thanks very much.
Thanks for asking me.